It's good to see you. Let's start with you're sitting on the ground with your feet, with your legs in Z-sit positions. You've got one foot in front and one leg behind. We're going to start doing some mermaid, warming up your back. If you don't like sitting like this, you can try just propping a towel rolled up just underneath you so you're propped up a little bit. Sometimes that's easier on the hips. Or the other position, you could just have your legs out in front like this. Or you could even get up onto your knees if you find that easier. So you want to sit up nice and tall. Just think of lengthening through your center. And then we'll start by taking the arms out to the side. Just reach the fingertips to the side of you so that your shoulders drop down away from your ears, and take a nice deep breath in and out. Good. Now let's just go up and over to the side. And then come back and over to the other side. And back. So think of lifting up and over. That's it. And come back. Other way. Breathe into those side ribs. And really reach out through your fingertips. And breathing in and out. And breathe in. So think of pushing the mat away from you a little bit that way and sending the ribs upwards. Yeah. And breathing in. It's good to just check your shoulders not coming up to your ear here. So when you go over to the side, just soften your elbow and keep your body in that sideways plane, so you're not bending forwards or twisting forward. And last one on this side. So nice breath in, anchor down with the opposite hip and back. Good. Now just swivel your legs around. One foot in front, one foot behind. Sit up nice and tall. Nice and even as you can be. And then arms out to the side, reaching out through your fingertips. Shoulders dropping down away from your ears. And then we're going to take a nice breath in as you go up and over. And out. And in. And out. So you want to do a little push away from you. Draw down with the opposite hip. Really expand the rib cage when you go over to the side. Like you're going to get the cobwebs out from between the ribs. And enjoy taking some nice deep breaths, a bit deeper than you normally would. And last one over to this side. The arms come down. Okay, now you're just going to pop your legs out in front of you, just about as wide as your mat. If it helps you to sit up tall by having your knees bent a little bit, then just bend your knees, but make sure that your back's up nice and tall. And then we're going to do some twisting of the spine. So arms out to the side of you, and think of keeping your knees just where they are. We're not going to have them wiggling around. So the knees will stay steady. And then we're just going to twist to one side. Check in on those knees. Shoulder blades sliding down your back. And then come back. And twist. And back. And twist. And back. Twist. This time, twist. Okay, stay here. Take a nice deep breath in and breathe out. Twist that little bit further. And one more. Breathe in deeply and Breathe out, see if you've got any more room to move, and then go back. Good, go the other way, breathe in, stay here, breathe out. Nice breath in. Breathe out, twist a little bit further. Good, and then come back, and then twist to one side. This time stay here and just look over your shoulder and come back. And go back to center. Same on the other side. Twist. Look. Back. Back to center. Let the arms float down. Good. Then just take the legs around behind you. You're going to come onto your hands and knees. So just lining yourself up. Elbows a little bit soft. Look slightly in front of your hands so your neck's nice and long, and lift up your tummy. And we're going to continue moving the spine. So we've gone side to side, we've done some twisting, and now you're going to round your spine. So rounding, lifting the tummy up, and then arching. So you're going to look forward and reach the chest forward and up, and then round. And then forward. Breathe out as you round. Let go of your head so your neck's just soft. And then tailbone and head move away from each other. Round, breathing out. Feel that roundness in the low back. And then arch your spine. Nice breath in. And breathing out. And in. And then just come back to where you feel is a neutral spine. Okay. From here, take one leg back, fold the toes, and then the other leg back. So you're in a nice plank. And then what you're going to do from here is lower yourself down onto your tummy. Let's just take the elbows alongside your body and see if you can lay your body down with control. So you come all the way down, and then fold the toes away. And let's have your hands together and forward down on your hands. Make sure your legs aren't too close together, so it's about as wide as your hips. From here, you're going to take a breath in. Think of drawing the thighs together and narrowing the waist and lengthening the low back, and then release. And again, breathe in. Think of drawing the thigh bones together, lengthening the low back, narrowing at the waist, and then relax. Let's do one more like this. So the legs shouldn't lift off. And breathe in. And out. We're going to lift up the chest now. So take a breath in and lift your chest up. And then breathe out as you roll back down. Breathe in to lift the sternum forward and up. A little pressing down through the arm is okay, the forearm. Think of really arching through that upper back and then rolling back down. And breathe in as you lift up. So just think of lifting the sternum up off the ground. Feel that arch in that upper back. And then roll back down. Good. From here, take both hands out in front of you. And then we're going into pre-swimming. So from here, just think of lengthening your tailbone down towards the ground. So your lower back is long. And then opposite arm and leg are going to hover up off the floor. and then just pop them back down softly. And then the other side, just float the arm and leg up. Really lengthen, especially through your leg, lengthen that leg away and then pop it back down. So it doesn't have to be high. Breathe in and lift. Breathe out and pop it back down. And breathe in and lift. And breathe out and put it down. And breathe in to lift. And lower. And breathe in and lift. And lower down. So try and stay fairly steady through your body so you're not feeling a rock through the hips from side to side when you lift up your leg. And last one. Good. Now if your lower back feels quite good there, we'll go on to the next step where we're going to lift both arms and both legs at the same time. If your back's not so good, then maybe just keep doing the pre-swimming. So from here, you're just going to float both legs and very carefully float both arms. And then gently put everything back down. And breathe in to lift. Really good, strong work for your upper back. And put everything back down. And last one. Legs, arms, hold it there. And then put everything down. Good. So what you're going to do now is just draw the elbows underneath your shoulders and come up into this position. So depending on what kind of floor you've got, or what mat you're on, it's easier for some than others. So what I was hoping to do is then just to, this mat's a bit sticky, slide down and then slide up. Nice wide chest. And then slide down. You know what? I'm just going to adjust this because I did practice this on my timber floor and it was fine. So let's try this again. There you go. This will work. Right. So I'm just going to draw the elbows up. In this nice position. So you feel really wide through your collarbones. And then rolling back down. Take a breath in. As you lift up, and then breathe out as you let it come back down. And this time, go back into that position, so breathe in, draw the elbows under your shoulders, and depending on your back, if you feel good there, then see how you go straightening the elbows so you lift up a little bit further. Then elbows down, and then slide the hands away. Again, breathe in. And then you lift up. Good. Hold it here. And then from here, just lift one hand forward. And then put it back down. Watch your back. And then lift the other arm forward. And back down. And then elbows down. And then you come all the way down. Good. Bring the elbows back up. We're going to stay down on the elbows this time and take one hand, do it on this hand, reach forward and take the arm out to the side, reach it back behind you and just twist your body to have a look towards that hand. Bring it back to the side, front and back down. Other side, you're going to reach the arm forward, reach it out to the side, back behind you. Just swivel around so you can look at that hand. Bring it back to the side, forward and down, and then roll yourself back down. Give the hips a little wriggle. Let's stretch out that lower back now. Hands underneath your rib cage, beside your ribs, and just press back into a rest position. Just let your lower back stretch. You might even want to give your lower back a little rub. Good. and then roll yourself back up.